Hey, what's going on, tribe? It's Red again, just hitting you guys up with another video. I hope everyone's taking good care of themselves during the ascension. Doing that self-care, sending you love, light, blessings, peace, abundance, unity, all that good stuff. You know how we do. So, like I said, I ain't been making many videos because I've been going through my own ascension process right now, processing stuff. Yeah, so that's been very interesting, should I say. But what happened today was even more interesting. So, how should I put it? So basically, I ordered a new crystal, and then the crystal came. It's Tanzanite. Let's get that real close. Yeah, Tanzanite. Because I've been having problems with my throat chakra. My throat chakra is blocked. It's been blocked since the winter solstice in December. So I've been trying to work on my throat chakra, and I've been having physical problems with my throat chakra because the blockage, it man it it will manifest as a imbalance in energetically wise, and then it will show in the physical body as a physical symptom. So I thought, yeah, let me buy some Tanzanite because I was meditating and it just popped into my head, and one of my spiritual teachers that I follow on YouTube recommended it, and I was meditating one time and then Tanzanite popped into my head. So I was like, oh, alright, let me just order some Tanzanite. And I just seem to be spending all my bloody money on books and crystals and food right about now anyway. So I was like, alright, let me just meditate with the crystal to try work on this throat chakra. So I was like, alright, let's do this then. So then I started meditating. This was really weird. So usually when I meditate to relax my mind and to like stop my thoughts and try to process my thoughts and stuff like that. So I started meditating with the Tanzanite on my throat chakra, and what was really strange was my head was like blank, should I say. So there was no thought at all. There was like none. My head was empty, and this has never happened before. So I was like, all right, this is strange. So let me just stay with it. And then I was like, all right, let me just see where I can go with this. Because when you're kind of on your spiritual path and playing around with, experimenting with energy, should we say, yeah? So because my mind was blank, I was like, let me answer a question, innit? I was like, what did I write? I had to write this down after the channeling happened. So I was like, let me ask a question. Let me ask about my throat problem, yeah? Like, because I've been kind of anxious about my throat being playing up on me and stuff like that. So I was like, let me ask about my throat problem. And then out of nowhere, it was like, I'm just gonna read you what was channeled to me anyway. So what was channeled after I said, let me ask about my throat. Is my throat okay or whatever? It was my own. It's hard to say. Like, it was my own voice. Like, it's not like some different voice or anything. It was just like my own thoughts channeled, but not mine, should I say. So that was very strange. So I was like, yeah, I was like, yeah, is my throat gonna be okay, or how's my throat doing? Is it blocked or whatever? I can't remember what I actually said, but it was a question about my throat. So then I paused for a second after saying my question, and then I got a reply. It was a bit like if you've read the book Conversations with God, like, to a certain degree. This guy goes onto a hill, he's having like, he's in the dark place or whatever, and then he goes home and starts writing, and he asks a question, and then the question he writes the answer, but it's not him who's writing the answer. So it was quite similar to that, in a way. So like I said, my mind was completely blank, and then I asked my question, and then out of nowhere, like, I paused, and then out of nowhere, like, thoughts come into my head, and I'll just relay what they said what was channeled through, should I say. So I was like, asked about my throat problem, and then out of nowhere, there was like my mind or voice or whatever you want to call it, was like, there is nothing to worry about, my son. Everything is going according to plan. So I was like, okay, that's a bit strange, because that's not me. That's like me asking myself a question, but it was so strange, like I was saying. But that was the response that I asked for. So I was like, I was a bit not. I was like, oh, I got a response that's like weird, not weird. It's like, I was intrigued. So I was like, all right, so where's this message coming from? So then I was like, all right, what am I communicating with? Because if you're channeling or working with energies, like trying to channel messages, you should always ask what you're being channeled, because you can pick up entities, and there's obviously light and dark energies, and for some reason they have to reveal what they are, should I say, when you ask. So I was like, what am I communicating with? And I got a reply, like my mind went blank once again after me asking the question, and then divine came into my head. So I was like, okay, cool. So obviously that's working with light energy, that's alright. So I weren't thrown off or anything, but I was like, wow, like I'm asking questions and I'm getting a reply. So then I was like, alright, cool. And then next, out of nowhere, I was still meditating, and after I got the reply, then out of nowhere, source, should I say, was like, you don't trust the process, do you? And I replied, no. And then it said, you should have faith and trust. And I was like, okay. And what's really strange is my first tattoo is actually have faith. I got it when I was like 16. So that was very strange, very strange. So I was like, all right, cool. Because I ain't been trusting the process. I haven't. I ain't even going to lie. Like, I've been doing my spiritual practices and stuff. But at this time now, like, not being allowed to predict the future, but we're in uncharted territories right about now during the ascension and stuff. So it's been a bit, we're stepping into the unknown. So I haven't been trusting the process, but you should always trust the process anyway, because it's the divine plan anyway. So then I was like, okay, cool. And then another message come through was then source said, the physical body is remarkable, and it can heal anything. So I was like, oh, interesting, because I've been kind of I've been a bit anxious about my throat problems or whatever. So then when I got that response about the physical body is remarkable, can heal anything, I kind of not got glimpses, but then kind of thoughts of people, with terminal illnesses, cancer, and other life-threatening problems. Like, the body can actually heal itself. So that was quite reassuring in a way. So I was like, all right, cool. Like, I started I started not questioning where's the messages coming from so much. It was so strange. So then I asked another question. I was like, all right, cool. I was like, should I be concerned about my eating, because I haven't had an appetite recently. I've been eating like fruits, and I've been eating, but not how I used to be eating. Like, eating heavy. Like, I don't know. I don't even know how many calories I'm taking in these days. Maybe about 1,000 or something. But before before when I was going gym and all this, the daily recommended allowance is 2,500 or whatever for a man anyway, and women's is 2,000. So I must be on about 1,000 calories, maybe 1,500 or something. So I was like, all right, that's not worrying, because I'm still eating, but it's a bit strange, because usually I've got an appetite and I can just munch the whole house down. I'll just beat up the fridge. So I was like, all right, should I be concerned about not having an appetite? and I got a response again. um, the response was, you're transitioning from 3D to 4D to 5D. In the higher dimensions, the energy is not as dense as the 3D. So the vessel needs less to function. Your body is upgrading. The body does not need food to function. So I was like, all right, cool. Because I know, like, or if you, as long as you stay hydrated, the vessel's good in it. So I was like, interesting, because obviously where when the energy goes, the more higher the frequency goes and the energy goes, the less dense it gets, because 3D is like solid, it's matter. And basically the more higher you go, you basically turn back into energy, should I say, you turn back into source or whatever, like. But so we're bringing in more source energy, so we are physically getting like, we're like changing. So I was like, interesting. And this is like, it weren't coming from me, I swear down. This was just like all getting channeled through, and I was like, all right, cool. Because I've not been anxious about it, because I've been eating, but it's just been on my mind, like, dude, you're not even hungry, bruv. It's like 6 o'clock at night and you're not even hungry, bruv. Let's just have a banana just to keep the vessel going and that. So I was like, alright, cool. So then I got reassured by that. And then I asked another question, because I was like, yeah, I'm like on a roll in a way. So like I'm connecting to something. So I was like, should I be concerned about like the 5G outside and the sun dimming, should I say, and the chemicals that they're spraying in the air and all that shit if you ain't seen outside? And the response I got was, they're only trying to slow the process down. Obviously due to the ascension, they're trying to keep a lot of people in fear and stuff like that. And then so I was like, all right, that's interesting. And then it kind of all went quiet to a certain degree. So I was like, all right, cool. Like that kind of, because I had no more questions to ask. They were the main questions to ask, should I say. Well, was on my mind, that's been playing on my mind for about 2 months now, really, should I say. And then like all went quiet, should I say. And then I was laying at the opposite end of my bed, where the window is. So I was my head's facing the window. And then after I stopped channeling or whatever, should I say, like the sun started beaming on my head, like through this little crack in the clouds or whatever. It was so strange, guys, I swear down. And I was like, you know what, yeah, it's happened, like stuff is happening, innit, energetically wise. That's where shit's happening, innit. That's all I can say, innit. Energetically wise, physically, mentally, emotionally. So I wasn't even shocked. I was like, you know what, yeah, after the channeling, the sun beaming, I was just like, alright, you know what, like magical stuff's happening, innit. Magical stuff's been happening since last year, and it's still happening, and the magic's gonna keep going. Like what was I gonna say? With manifesting certain things from last year and early this, not even last, like from last year, from the winter solstice on the 21st up until now, the manifesting for me anyway, I don't know about you guys, but if I think of something, it literally manifests almost instantly. It's like, I don't know, I'll give you an example. I was on TV and I was watching I wanted a film to come on, so I was like, alright, cool, I want Blade 2 to come on, Blade 1 to come on. And I flicked the channel, Blade 1 is just beginning with Wesley Snipes, the vampire thing. So then I was like, alright, cool. And a few weeks later, I was chilling, and then I was like, alright, I want Blade 2 to come on, you know. Boom! Blade 2 was on the TV. Listen, guys, it's happening, I swear down. People think man's going mad on that, you know. But I've been speaking to a few people and they're going through some same transition shit as well. So I'm not alone. But then, oh yeah. So yeah, magical shit's happening, guys. magical stuff's happening, and it's all part of the process anyway. For me personally, I just ain't been trusting the process of recent anyway. But that was quite reassuring. So then after that, the sun beaming on my head, getting the channeled messages. I was like, all right, let me go. I want to go get a film, like a box set, because I've been binge watching films to keep my mind going active, because like I've been processing shit. So I went to Kex or Sex or whatever, and I was like, oh, listen, my man, have you got this DVD? And he was like, no, you got to go to Holloway. And I was like, all right, cool. Went to Holloway. I was like, oh yeah, you got it. He was like, yeah. So I got the box set, and I was like, you ain't got the other box set, have you? And my guy was like, you know what, we do, but it ain't got a case, so we can do it for you discount. What? I was like, but when I went to Angel, he was like, there's only got one of them in stock. So I was like, when I got to Holloway, and my guy said we had both of them, and he'll discount the other one, I was like, bruv, the magic is happening, you know. They're trying to stop the magic from happening, but it's not happening. Oh, it's getting mad, you know. I swear, Dad. But then sorry, this is just one last bit. I don't know if I asked this or this was channeled in. I don't know where to put it, but I just had to write it down because it come to me afterwards when I was writing it down. So then Source said, don't get too attached to the physical body. You are always connected to Source, and there are more dimensions than just the 3D. So I was like, that's very interesting, because you know we get too wrapped up in the physical body, and I don't know, things will happen in the 3D and it'll throw you off course. You might have a shit day because I don't know, you missed the bus and blah blah blah. But that's all just, it's all an illusion. It's not even real. It's just the way we process it and shit. So I thought that was very interesting. Yeah, so it's just the shit's happening, isn't it? It's mad. Like when I can channel messages when I do card readings and stuff, but I've never experienced that. I've never experienced that, and that was yeah, it's quite fascinating and magical in a way. Yeah, very interesting. But yeah, I don't know what happened there, but I'm gonna try experiment again, maybe tomorrow, while I try and meditate or whatever. But yeah, it was very strange. Like I was saying before, I meditate to try to clear my mind and not get attached to my thoughts, and to be more present. And then literally when I was doing that, my head was, I was clear headed, not a thought. And then I'm getting like these messages that it was just, I don't know, man. This shit's happening, energetically wise, magical shit's happening, guys. Yeah, I don't know what to say. But if you guys are experiencing crazy stuff during the ascension, please hit the comments and let me know, because I know a lot of people are going through some crazy shit right now. And you're not crazy, you're just upgraded. Like the energies, like you're just adjusting to the new frequencies, and your chakras are coming online. And yeah, so it's magical times, man. It's magical. Shit's happening, man. Shit's happening. But yeah, make sure you guys are taking good care of yourselves and doing a lot of self-love, because yeah, the ascension is here. I thought it was last year, but nah, it's actually this year. Yeah, shit's happening. Yeah, when they said when the mind said it was 2012, it's 2021. It's happening. It's happening, because outside the matrix is collapsing, as you know. And yeah, magical shit's happening. Magical shit's happening, guys. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, peace, love and light, guys. And I'm gonna do another video about the transition from 3D to 5D anyway, man. Hope you guys are staying well and looking after yourselves, and protect your energy right about now, because you're going to be getting attacked energetically wise from left, right and center anyway. But peace, love and light, guys, and I'll hit you up with a new video soon. Sorry that I haven't been hitting you guys up with more videos, because I've been just going through my own ascension and processing shit, right? So as soon as I get more grounded and the energies lessen, I'll hit you guys back up. But peace, love and light, guys.